Did you know that rainbows are actually full circles? We only see the upper half from the ground, but pilots can see a complete circle in the sky. Rainbows are the result of light being refracted, reflected, and dispersed through water droplets, creating the spectrum of colors we see.
The order of colors in a rainbow is remembered by the acronym ROYGBIV: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Rainbows can occur at night. These are called moonbows, created by the light of the moon rather than the sun. The brightest rainbow ever recorded was in 1947 in North Wales. The colors were so intense that they appeared to glow. In ancient Greek mythology, rainbows were considered the bridge between earth and heaven, created by Iris, the goddess of the rainbow.
The phenomenon of double rainbows occurs when light is reflected twice inside water droplets, creating a secondary arc.
In some cultures, rainbows are seen as symbols of peace and hope. They often appear after rainstorms, representing new beginnings.
Rainbows are not just made of colors, they also have a shimmer effect known as supernumerary rainbows that creates pastel colors on the inner edge.
You can create a mini rainbow at home using a glass of water and sunlight. Just position it correctly, and you'll see magic.
Rainbows have been a symbol of LGBTQ+ pride. The rainbow flag, created by Gilbert Baker in 1978, uses the colors to represent diversity. The science behind rainbows is complex. They depend on the size of the water droplets. Larger droplets create more vivid colors.
In Hawaii, rainbows are called anu-anu, and they are often considered omens of good fortune.
The curvature of a rainbow is due to the angle of sunlight as it enters and exits the water droplets. During a storm, it might be possible to see a fog bow, which is weak and white due to the tiny water droplets in fog.
A rainbow can occur only if the sun is behind you and rain is in front of you.
In physics, light travels slower in water than in air. This slowing of light is what creates the bending effect that results in a rainbow.
The colors of a rainbow gradually blend into each other, making sharp boundaries rare. This blending effect is called chromatic dispersion.
According to an old Irish legend, there is a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, but good luck finding it.
The longest recorded rainbow lasted almost 9 hours in 2017 over the town of Wetherby in England. In the Bible, the rainbow is a symbol of God's promise to Noah that he would never again flood the earth.
Rainbows are often depicted in art, symbolizing hope or the beauty of nature.
The colors of the rainbow are not always visible. Sometimes atmospheric conditions can wash them out, causing a dim rainbow.
In 1881, the artist John Constable painted a famous rainbow that has since become one of the most notable images in art history.
Every rainbow is unique to the observer's viewpoint, meaning no two people see the same rainbow at the same time.
The concept of a rainbow bridge is popular in various mythologies, symbolizing a connection between realms.
Rainbows can also appear as triple rainbows, but they are exceedingly rare to witness.
If you ever see a rainbow with a red sky behind it, you are witnessing a scientifically rare occurrence called a supernumerary rainbow. Optical illusions can create what appears to be a rainbow when no rain is present, often called a sundog or parhelion.
The most famous rainbow in history is the one depicted in Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, which became an anthem of hope.
Rainbow's fleeting nature is a reminder of beauty and impermanence, often inspiring poems and songs across cultures.
In Scotland, Rainbows are associated with the legendary pot of gold and leprechauns, linking folklore and science in fun ways.
Rainbows actually do not have a defined endpoint. They are always on the horizon, disappearing as you approach.
Did you know that you might see a rainbow in a shower of mist or spray, such as from a waterfall? This type is known as a waterfall rainbow.
There are instances where ice crystals in the atmosphere can create a phenomenon similar to a rainbow, called a circumzenithal arc.
Some animals can see wavelengths of light that humans cannot, so they may perceive a rainbow very differently than we do. Aside from the visible spectrum, science shows that infrared and ultraviolet light also refract in a similar way.
The most surprising fact about rainbows? They can also be created through artificial light, such as in a spray from a garden hose.
And finally, here's a mind-blowing fact for you. Scientists can recreate rainbows artificially in a lab setting using specialized equipment and precise lighting.